Hey, what's up guys? Sam here, Contagious Collection. Back with another video. And this time I'm going to be recommending more Nintendo NES games. 5 NES games and 5 Famicom games. Thought I'd switch it up a little bit. Gonna do something different. And yeah, basically it's Famicom games and Nintendo games. And of course Famicom is the Japanese version of the Nintendo. So whatever Japan got, we got Nintendo Entertainment System. They got the Family Computer, which is short for Famicom, and amazing stuff. Things that we didn't get out in the U.S. And I just want to show you guys and recommend these games. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sit back, relax, grab your favorite drink and snacks, and here we go. So welcome to the channel. Welcome to the game room. I'm gonna get started right away. First game I'm going to show guys is River City Ransom for the NES, and this is an absolute must-have. Very fun side-scrolling, beautiful graphics, really fun game. Um, this is a type of game where if I keep playing it, I'll even if I put it down, I'll go back and play it again, and that's what I like about games. Just start from the beginning again and keep playing it. If you guys are into beat 'em ups, River City Ransom, highly recommend it. If you find it, definitely pick that up. Next one, I believe I found this one actually this year in like a lot of a few games, and really happy to add this to the collection. And I found this from the flea market, which I still can't believe I have this. It's not an easy game to find, but I ended up finding it, and I have the manual for it too, which I put it in these clamshells. And that is the Lone Ranger. And here is the manual. All I need now is the box to complete this. So that's pretty cool. And another great Konami game. I mean, Konami did games right back then, and I wish they still kept that kind of recipe cooking, or however you want to put it. And if it ain't broke, man, don't fix it. Stick to the basics. And just back then they were like on top. Again, I've said this before, and I'm a huge Konami fan. And this game, another great game, side-scrolling action platformer. It plays kind of like a overview where you're going through like a western town, and you're like this cowboy Lone Ranger. And it's like western based, basically, kind of like a cowboy style. But I did actually enjoy this game, and again, another one. If you find it, definitely pick it up for a good deal. That is. All right, next one. My pride and joy of my NES collection, and it is a fairly expensive game, and I can't believe I found this last year in the beginning of the year actually. And I only paid $15 for this, which is absolutely crazy. And I remember spotting this game from far away. I was like, no way, this can't be that game. And as I get closer and I'm walking up, it was some old man selling it, older gentleman. And so I asked the guy, I'm like, how much do you want for this game? He goes, oh, 15. I'm like, okay, here you go. Pulled out a 20. Gave me my change back, and it is nonetheless the original game, because I brought it home, and I opened up the guts to check if, like, I was kind of skeptical in the beginning. I was like, oh no, I hope it's not a repro or anything. But it does have the stamp on the back, which all the original authentic NES games should have. And nonetheless, just to have like a peace of mind for me to know that this is actually an authentic game. And surely enough, it's 100% authentic, and that is Bucky O'Hare. This is a game that had been on my list forever, and I can't believe I'm literally holding the physical copy in my hand. And I remember a few years back where I think I saw it in a video game store, and it wasn't quite that pricey yet, but for the time, I think it was like 40 to 60 bucks. And I was like, man, why didn't I pick that up even back then, for like, even if it was like the retail for that? and now it's pretty pricey, just cart alone. But even though it's an expensive game, it's a very fun game. It's a very well made game. Another Konami title, and Bucky O'Hare, man. And I think there was also a cartoon of this as well, if I'm not mistaken. I'm also looking out for action figures. There's like different kinds, and yeah, it would be really cool to add to the collection. But yeah, Bucky O'Hare. If you guys can, even pick up like a reproduction cartridge. If you get a good deal, jump on it. Don't hesitate. Definitely. Very fun action platformer game. Put that bad boy back in his case. All right. Next two are actually one's a hack, and one is a reproduction cartridge, and that is Royal Flush Princess Side Story, which is basically a hack of Super Mario Brothers 3, and you get to play as Princess Peach. And her power are these like little the bombs with the timer on them. So you chuck it at the enemies, and the enemies end up dying. One bad thing about this, it's a very short game, but it's very fun. Again, it's a hack of Super Mario Brothers 3, one of my favorite Super Mario Brothers games. And yeah, but as far as like Super Mario Brothers go, Part 2 is my favorite on the NES, but of course I love Part 3 as well. But this is again a hack of Super Mario Brothers 3, and that is Royal Flush Princess Side Story, and you get to play as Princess Peach, which is awesome. Um, Next one is Adventure Island 4, which we did not get in the U.S. We only got the first three as far as these games went, and Japan only got this, and I picked up the repro of this. Glad I did a few years back, I think, and I got a custom shell for it with the blue, and I think it looks freaking fantastic. Scratch that, Samtastic. But yeah, it's a really fun game. I mean, Adventure Island games, man, you can't go wrong. They're really fun action platformers, and I'm really heavy on action platforming games. And if you guys are as well, highly recommend that. Pick that up as well. Last five I'm gonna show guys are actual Famicom games, Famicom cartridges, and gonna start off with and yeah, four out of these five are actually Konami games, and they're absolutely amazing. And first one of the Famicom games I'm going to show is YY World 2. So you basically play every different stage. Every stage is actually a different Konami stage, Konami game based stage. So you could play like a Castlevania stage. I believe, yeah, Castlevania. There's also Contra stage, Gambare Goemon, which is Mystical Ninja. There's also the guy from Getsufuma Den, which also is a obviously a Konami title, and it plays also like a Castlevania game. So that character is in there. That dude from a Mystical Ninja, I forgot his name, but Goemon is in there, and there's also like I believe like Twin Beast stages, if I'm not mistaken. There's two what's it called? Shooter shmup stages, which is really cool. So you could get to play as like um, Simon Belmont, one of the characters from Contra, and it's just awesome. Where you could like switch between players, and it's beautifully graphed. The graphics are very beautiful, very well made for an NES game. YY World 2, definitely pick that up. Next one is another kind of like an action platformer, and I believe it's called Penguin Yo something. I forgot, but I know the penguin's in there, and your main character you play as a penguin. And the funny thing is about the story on this game is that your girlfriend basically breaks up with you and dumps you because you're fat. It is what it is. That's a story, and I've watched videos on this on YouTube, and it's kind of funny to find out where he gets dumped by his girlfriend because he's overweight, and his mission is basically to lose weight in the whole game. And I have played this and beat it. It's a very fun game, and his mission is to lose weight and get back with his girlfriend. So it's funny to know the actual story about it, and most importantly, it's a very fun game. Next, Getsufuma Den. Again, this is the one that plays like another Castlevania style game, and you play as a samurai. Overworld map. You get to choose the level when you start off, and then right when you get into the gameplay, you play as the samurai character, and you're fighting against these like ghouls and ghosts and demons and all kinds of stuff. You can't go wrong with it. I mean, it plays like a Castlevania game. Getsu Fumaden. Definitely pick that up if you guys find that. Or it's not that expensive as well. Like on eBay, last I checked, it's probably like a $20 game. And it's well worth it. I mean, if you guys love Castlevania games, definitely pick that up. But you play as a samurai and your sword, and you're just going through and action adventure, action platformer, I would say. Yeah. Next one is Kid Dracula, which is a phenomenal Castlevania style game again. Konami. We did not get this in the states. We got the Game Boy version. I don't know if the Game Boy version plays as the same, but as far as like the home console goes, yeah, this is Japan only. It was left in Japan, and the first stage even plays like Castlevania, but it has the very nice polished cartoony kind of graphics. But yeah, you play as Kid Dracula, and it's a solid, excellent action platformer game. Last but definitely not least is Wampaku Graffiti Splatterhouse. I think, as far as I remember, that's what it's called, a Wampaku Graffiti or something like that. And it's a Splatterhouse game again, cartoony graphics, action platformer, side-scrolling, very fun. Glad I have this in my collection as well. And again, it's so many of these games that we did not get in the U.S. to be able to experience, but now, me personally, I get to experience these, and I'm sure a lot of you have played this, or if haven't, definitely pick it up if you're into Splatterhouse. You can't go wrong with Splatterhouse games. They're really fun. Yeah, highly recommend that one as well. So that is it, guys, for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for taking time. Hope you guys are staying safe out there, and I hope you all have a fantastic day. Take care, guys. Until next time, Sammy's outie.
I'll be back.